What is going on, everyone? Welcome to our channel. This is our very first YouTube video, so let's see how it goes. Make sure you do the very cliche things and subscribe and like for our very first video. This channel's been a very long time in the making. Pardon my voice, I just got back from a week's trip, and of course I lost my voice, and this is the week that we decided to start filming, so that's very good. But yeah, in this video, I'm going to be going over our top three favorite and we think the most profitable niches in digital marketing. So then again, this is just our opinion, so I guess there is no right and wrong of totally what our favorite and we think the most profitable niches are. But yeah, let's jump straight into the video. What's going on, guys? So if you're starting your own digital marketing agency or you are currently an agency owner, my number one tip to you guys that you can take from this video is that you should specialize and niche down. This makes things a lot easier going down the road, makes your agency a lot easier to scale and a lot quicker to scale, because you will have a system put in place for everything and it's not going to have to change, and you're not going to have to do any brainstorming to figure out what's going to work in this niche, how you're going to advertise for this niche. Everything's going to be the exact same because you're going to specialize in one niche, and it's going to be a lot easier to get and onboard new clients because people are going to look at you as the best of the best because you specialize in that niche and you have a lot of referrals because all of your clients are, say real estate agents or dentists or whatever. But let's jump straight into the video and our top three favorite niches and what we think are the most profitable niches is e-commerce, real estate, and contractors. Now, I know the last one is very wide, like contractors could be electrical, drywall, plumbing, HVAC, but I'll break that down for you as to why we chose that one in just a few seconds. So there's two main things that you want to look at when you're trying to decide on what niche you should work in. The first thing is this niche location independent? So say, for instance, gyms, real estate agents, these people have to work out of the area they're based out of. So they're not like an e-commerce store where they sell their products online and they can work worldwide. Obviously, if a gym is looking for a client for one of their personal trainers, it has to be from the area unless the person is looking to move. Same as real estate. If you're trying to get your agent, seller, or buyer leads, you're most likely, when you're advertising, going to have to target the areas that they can work in. So that's one thing that you want to look at when you're trying to decide on what niche you want to work in. The other thing is scalability. So is this niche actually scalable, and are you able to get this business owner results? So I guess what I mean by this is, for instance, cafes. If I chose to niche down and work and specialize in cafes, there's around 3 cafes where I'm from, which is Sault Ste. Marie. So say if I even got all 3, or if I tried to get all 3, or even got 2 cafes in my city, would I even be able to get them results to where they're going to stay and sign long-term with me? And would that be enough to, say, specialize in cafes and work with cafes around the world? I don't think so, just because there's not many businesses, and it's pretty hard to get cafes results because most likely there's one good cafe in your city. Another big thing that I want to touch on when you're actually trying to choose your niche is if you're passionate about something, or you already have something that you're very knowledgeable about. For instance, say real estate, you love real estate, you're very passionate about that, and you already have a lot of knowledge about it. Say getting a seller lead is really good for a client because a seller lead can turn into a buyer lead, and you'll get your client that double commission, and that's really good. If you're already passionate about something, follow that route and take that route, because if you do want to do this for the rest of your life and you want this to be your career, you're going to be working in this niche for the rest of your life, and you're going to be working with these business owners and cold calling these business owners. So you do want it to be something that you do enjoy and you are passionate about. So I just wanted to throw that out there just so you know that if I don't say one of the niches you were thinking of, like I said, there's no right or wrong answers. There's no, golden niche. This is just my opinion, but you can choose whatever niche you're passionate or have some knowledge about already. So as promised, I'm going to give you my favorite 3 niches and what we think are the most profitable as of right now. So the first niche is real estate. So the reason we think this is a very good niche and a highly profitable niche is because it's highly targeted. So what we mean by this is there's a lot of big digital marketing agency owners targeting and running thousands of dollars worth of ads every day to try to get real estate agents as one of their new clients. So this might sound like a bad thing, thinking it's oversaturated and there's so many people trying to steal your agents, but this is actually good because these big agencies are putting it in these other real estate agents' heads that they need to do marketing to get more leads. Marketing is good, and they're seeing all these ads constantly on their Facebook and their Instagram. So then as a smaller agency owner, you're kind of just swooping in there, sending in a cold email or doing cold calling, which is stuff that bigger agencies don't have time to do. So you're cold calling this real estate agent personally as the business owner and explaining your services to them, and they're already going to have a great idea of what they is because they're constantly getting flooded with doing digital marketing. So the chances of you landing one of a real estate agent is a lot higher than any other niche. Another big thing about real estate agents is they are very strongly qualified clients that you have to bring them. I don't know if I use the proper language or terms to explain this, but what it means is that real estate agents will always usually want qualified leads. So when you're running the advertisements and whatever clients or potential clients that you're going to be bringing to a real estate agent has to be qualified. So you have to make sure that they're in the right area. They're actually interested in selling or buying a new home. The reason for this is because a lot of leads that real estate agents get from bigger agencies are always either like kids or just random people kind of opting into like a funnel with their email and phone number, and they're getting sent just shitty contact information. So that's the reason why real estate agents usually want qualified clients and qualified leads. And the last thing is they have a great ROI. So if you get a real estate agent over the span of 2 months, say you advertise for them for 2 months and you only bring them one client, that sounds bad. But really, if you're bringing them one seller lead, the commission that they take home off of that client is enough to pay for, say, half your contract or even more. All depends what you're signing them on. But most likely, if you bring them a seller lead, they're going to sell their house with them, and then they're going to buy a new house with them. And the commission that they take home from selling a house and getting them to buy a new house is ridiculous. So they're going to be happy either way. Our second favorite and what we believe is the second most profitable niche is e-commerce. So if you don't know what e-commerce stands for, it's basically just a business or any product that you can just sell online by creating a store. So obviously this is not like any other business where there's usually like an office or anything like that. But we believe this is the most profitable, and one of our favorite niches is because from a digital marketing agency owner, it's really easy to advertise for because it's a global market. So it's not location independent, so you can't only advertise in one city or a couple cities. You can advertise worldwide. So what this means is when you're setting up your advertisements and you don't really have to create a certain location to advertise for, you're going to get great results if you're using the right budget, because there's so many different people that are going to be seeing this ad. And if you know how to build the right funnel and advertise the product properly, you're going to get your client great results. And obviously, if you're getting them good results, it returns back to you and you're going to get good results. So coming in at number 3 of what we think is the most profitable niche is actually just construction groups. It's not really niche down. It's a very wide variety. It could be electrical, drywall, plumbing, HVAC. I know there's a lot of trades out there, but we just wanted to say construction in general. And one of the many reasons we think this is a very good niche is because for some reason, I don't know why, if it's just where we were from or locally, but a lot of the construction groups here don't have very good social media, and they don't do social media advertising because it tends to be an older demographic and a lot of older business owners, old construction, or I don't know, just construction businesses in general. So they tend to not have good socials and not know anything about the online world. So this tends to work really well for us because we show them results that we've gotten past trade businesses or electrical businesses or whatever it may be what we're targeting, and we tend to get a lot of new clients in that area. But yeah, I mean, I guess there's not much to say about construction. It covers all the points that we went over. They're location independent, which isn't bad, just like real estate. They're scalable most likely, as there's many trades to go into. Like I said earlier, drywall, electrical, HVAC. These businesses will be scalable as you can get them clients locally. There's always people looking to do renos, especially with COVID right now. No one was traveling, and no one is traveling in some areas, so they have all this money saved up, and there's a lot of people doing renovations. But these are our top 3 that we think are the most highly profitable and some of our favorite niches. So I guess this is our first YouTube video. Comment down below, let us know what you think. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like that video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.